Randy Warner held his dad's picture as he and his brother Rick testified before the House Transportation Committee.
When our father was confirmed as a missing person, there were variables that we didn't know then and we will never truly know. Like what prompted him to leave his house, what driving routes he took, and how long was he driving before he ended up where he was eventually found. But what we did know at the time was Dad's house was less than 1.5 miles from an I-75 interchange.
78-year-old Fred Warner went missing from his Madison County house in December 2016. He suffered from dementia. It was a month before his body was found in a nearby creek.
There were days that you get up and, you come to work, you try to go on with the routine, and people will ask you, have you heard anything? And no, I haven't heard anything. You want to hear something, good or bad. You get to the point where you want to hear something good or bad, just so you can get that, resolved. And you say that, but even when you get that phone call, I remember standing in the garage and Rick calls me and he goes, they found Dad. And there was a long silence because I didn't want to ask where or how they found him.
And during that month, the family felt helpless.
You get up every morning and you don't know, and you lay in bed at night and it's cold. You think, is he cold? Is he warm? Is he sleeping? Or has he been abducted? We didn't know.
The Warners say they think treating a Golden Alert like an Amber Alert might have helped them find their father alive.
It was a resource that was readily available. It would have reached thousands of people, both in-state, out-of-state. The Golden Alert that eventually came out days later was actually false information, the wrong car, wrong description. Yeah, so we thought even that was a waste opportunity to maybe get the word out for people to look for him.
The bill itself is only 2 pages long, but sponsor Republican Deanna Frazier says it will operate much like the current Amber Alert system, using freeway signs and emergency notifications to let people know to keep an eye out for an impaired person.
What would you not do to find a loved one? And it was heartbreaking that they could not get the word out to the extent that they wanted to. I remember, looking on Facebook and different things, and, you should not have to see a post. Has anyone seen my father?
The Warners say they know this won't help their father, but they're thinking of others in their shoes.
Other people that go through this, I don't want them to have to go through that part of our struggling, that trying to get the word out. The posters that we made, you see this, you get in your car, you drive off, and you don't think about it anymore. You go underneath that sign on the interstate and you see that license plate number and you go, wow, somebody's missing. And you look down, there's a car in front of you. If that plate is on, you've got instant recognition. And that's what we're looking for, is another avenue for people to just be on the search and on the look.
The bill passed committee unanimously and will now go to the full House. In Frankfort, Annie Anderson, Spectrum News 1.